Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here for more of that ReZero greatness. You already know what it is, ReZero Wednesdays. We are here for episode 16 of the second season, or episode 41 overall. And previous episode, like, do I even have to say anything about it? I feel like I say that a lot with ReZero, but it was just one of those episodes, you know what I'm saying? First off, the stuff with Otto. And I almost kind of feel bad for Otto because it's like the stuff we had with him in the previous episode was so amazing. And, you know, Otto just continues to climb the ranks in terms of like my favorite characters in ReZero. Probably the same way for a lot of you guys as well. But I almost feel bad for him because it's like the tail end of the episode was just so much better. And that's not even like dissing Otto or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just that what we had at the end of the previous episode was that good that it kind of like outshined, if you'd want to say, the stuff with Otto. Like, I still love the stuff with Otto, obviously, but it was like the stuff we had at the end of the previous episode was just on another level. It was so captivating. It was so beautiful. And I know I was asking, like, is this actually about to happen? Is he actually about to do it? And then, like, he actually did it. I'm just like, wow. I was still mind blown. Like, was not expecting it still to happen, even though I was asking. Kind of a weird thing, but it was still beautiful nonetheless. It was one of those episodes of ReZero that just what we had with Emilia and Subaru at the end of the previous episode was just so fantastic. Moving into this episode, seems like we're gonna have a lot of Garfiel, and something with this arc and even beyond this arc, like a lot of people have Garfiel like in their top 3, top 5 characters in ReZero, and I'm really like waiting for that spark or for that certain moment with Garfiel where I'm like, okay, like I've liked Garfiel to this point, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of waiting for that spark, if you guys get what I'm saying. And it seems like we're gonna have a lot of him in this episode, so maybe this will be the spark. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see what we have with this episode, but I'm excited to get into it as always. So let's hop into this episode, everyone. Here we go. Oh, this is probably when he took the trial. Yeah, okay, yeah, it just confirms it. He was that young? Like, how young is he here? Oh, you can just tell from his expression, from his like reaction, whatever he had to face here. And especially at this age. Oh, I was wondering how that even happened or how he got that. Like, now I want to see what it was that he had to face, but also like don't at the same time if he was getting like that. Are Otto and Ram alive? That was one of the questions I had at the end, like, of the previous episode. Like, I feel like it could be either way. Like, I feel like he would kill them, and I feel like there's a reason why he wouldn't. Nothing else matters besides that. Sheesh. Oh, no OP, by the way. I mean, I didn't even have to tell y'all, but I mean, we already know what it is. Emilia, though, she got this whole new thing about her, man, especially after the end of the previous episode. I was saying that's kind of like a new starting line for her in a way. You're shouting, making yourself look bigger. I mean, you could put his transformation in there as well to kind of hide those insecurities or those things that are really bothering him. Hey, it's a process. You're not gonna find it just like that, but it's a thought, it's the effort that counts, that matters. Ooh, the guy who gave up. Oh, this is probably all stuff that it was like in the trial. I'm trying to understand you. Like, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, I'm trying to be on that level. They gonna, whatever they show from this trial, because I already know they're gonna do it. With the way he's getting, I can already tell, like, she died? Oh, man. Seeing Garfield get like this out of anyone, you know, is just like, that's how you know it's something. But this is probably all the stuff he's had inside of him. I thought we were maybe starting to get somewhere, maybe, but with the way he talking, like, I want to protect everyone, I want to protect everything. He sounded like Subaru in a way, right? Like, because Subaru kind of the same way. This is what I thought it was gonna end up turning into, but I didn't want it to end up, you know, turning into this. He like Emilia, I'm loving what I'm seeing with you, and I'm loving what I'm seeing with her too. Especially like after the end of the previous episode, but Super like, I got this. You're just a big sweet idiot. I mean, that's what it seems like. That's fair. Shamak. There's like more to this now, wouldn't you say? I think that's the first time we've heard him say that. Like, there's more to this now, especially after the end of, you know, part 1. What is he doing? I don't know. He just stabbed something into him? I don't know. I can't tell what it is. Something's happening. Oh, he's actually shrinking him. Oh, it was one of the crystals. It's a really hungry cat hanging out inside. Puck. Puck. Oh my gosh. This place doesn't need to. Why? What's so wrong with, like, he's afraid of change. Like, he's scared of the outside world. That's why he's been protecting this. Ooh, Subaru didn't even move either. He didn't even waver. He just ate that shit. Yo. Yo. Oh, tooth. Right. Right. Yo. Oh, man. Emilia, though. That starting line. Oh, you would. You would. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all would. Wait, what are we seeing here? Wait. Uppercut? Oh, a dick uppercut? That's where it's coming from. Yo, new technique. Garfiel ate that shit. They both something else. Oh, he breaking. He breaking. He stumbling. Oh, payback. Payback a bitch. Oh. Payback a bitch. Yo. Let's go. Dick uppercut. That's what I'm calling it. Invisible Providence. Auto. Okay, so they good. The first thing he does. So that means Ram has to be good too. My boys. Yeah. Huh? Different lap pillow than Emilia. Little different. That's true. That is true. Oh shit. He's stuttering. He's gonna take the trial again. And I think that was probably the last time he took it was when he was a child, right? When he was that young, what we saw at the very beginning of the episode. Ram though. Okay, Ram. Oh, I can't even imagine what he's feeling right now. Because it's been that long and what he had before. Oh, I was saying, I don't know if I want to see, like I want to see, but I don't know if I want to, see it at the same time. Dude, look how adorable, man. Look how... That's where... Ah, man. Because he knows what happens when she goes out. She dies. And that's why he's been so crazy about protecting Sanctuary and staying here and not going outside. Dude. See, there's even more to that. Like... Yo, man. Oh. The starting line for Garf, the new starting line for our boy. He's like, I hate to admit this, but it was you. He blushing too. He's just like, he really does remind me a lot of Subaru. Yeah, yeah. But the way he wants to protect like those around him and how he is about those around him, it's very similar to Subaru. Yeah, how old is he? Excuse me? Excuse me? 14? Oh. Oh. Subaru, come on, you know. You you should have knew what she was talking about right when she brought that shit up. What we're gonna go into with her, probably even obviously a lot more than what we went into in the OVA. Yo, you love to see this right here, right? You love to see this. Wait, he saw that? I didn't know if he saw it or not. He was there, but it's like... Oh, he wrote this. He is just next level, bro. Nincompoop. There she goes using one of them old like terminologies again. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, that's the first thing she says to her when she comes in here. We got a brand new and improved Emilia. New starting line Emilia. She ain't gonna let this get to her. Yo. You see what I mean? See what I mean? Let them know. Let's go, my girl. Let's go. Yo. Yup. Man, this episode clocked in at almost 30 minutes. I didn't even notice that. I did not even notice that before I started it, to be honest. But dude, what an episode. It was another one of those, man. Another one of those. And I was talking about before the reaction, I was like, I'm waiting for that spark kind of a Garfiel's character. This was it right here, 100%. And just the reasoning why he's been, you know, so like protective and so insistent and so crazy about protecting, you know, Sanctuary and not, you know, going to the outside, right? It totally makes sense now with what we had, obviously, with his, you know, his trial and his past, and you know what is there with his, you know, with his mother, and just, I mean, some of the things Subaru was saying to him, even Emilia, Petrarch getting the payback on him. I mean, there was just so many great moments right there in that section of the episode, and so many great things said as well. Like, one of the things that really sticks out to me is when Subaru was talking about the, you know, the starting line with him, right? And you could use that. He was saying, right, Emilia, right? They even threw Rem in there because that was a starting line, right? For Subaru, the starting line for Emilia, this starting line for Garfiel. I love how ReZero does that, you know, does that concept. It's just so good, man. It is so good. So this was like kind of another case of that Garfield's, you know, kind of new starting line here, as we saw. And just to see him smiling, to see him saying things like thank you, blushing, calling Subaru boss, them smiling, you know, side by side and joking with each other, and just going into the future, I can already tell this is going to be like, they've been building up, and you know, the Auto in Subaru duo stuff has been growing on me. But now we got Garfield and Subaru, and probably like the three of them or something. Auto, Garfield, and Subaru. And what they've done with the three of them, that is about to be great, man. And it's great to have Garfield, like, I guess, kind of fully on board, I guess, now, like, with the group, you know, kind of with us. It just feels great saying that, you know, it really does. And I think this really was you're right, the spark for, you know, for his character, because I already liked him before. And I was very interested in his character, wanted to know more, wanted to get more with him, and we got that in this episode. But going forward, I think he's just going to continue to, you know, grow more and more. And I think this was like the you know, the starting line maybe for, you know, me, for Garfield really becoming one of my favorite characters, essentially, if you'd want to put it that way, right? Like, this is the first shot in the race or something, like, right before the race starts, and you fire the gun off, like. That was that for Garfield's character, maybe for me, because I feel like the sky's the limit for him now after this, like especially. And just, I mean, a lot of people hold him up as like top 3, top 5 character. Most people say like top 3 even in ReZero, and that's even going beyond like arc 4. So that says a lot. That really does, you know, say a lot. So great stuff with Garfiel's character in this episode. A lot of moments, honestly, like you guys probably saw in the reaction, like this is like, it's just ReZero. There's a lot of things in ReZero where you don't know what to say. You're watching these scenes, you just don't know what to say. And then that was a lot of me in this episode, honestly, especially during when Garfield was taking the trial, you know. So there was that, which was obviously the main chunk, the main thing of the episode. But then the stuff with Emilia that we're heading into, and we're gonna go into her past now, which is gonna be even more so than Garfield, I would imagine, right? Obviously, with Emilia and what we're gonna go into, and they're probably gonna bounce off of the stuff that we had, you know, in Frozen Bonds. You're probably gonna maybe allude to that again or bring that stuff up again. That stuff's gonna be very important, but we're probably gonna get a lot more as well. So that's about to be something, really. But I'm loving this new and improved Emilia, loving the new and improved Garfield. I'm just loving what we have right now with a lot of our characters. So yeah, great stuff, of course, from ReZero today. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.